Hey guys, so in today's video we are gonna revisit Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I feel like this guy is not getting enough love. I feel like people disrespecting him way too much. I'm not saying he's a top 10 unit, I'm not saying he's Z tier, I'm not saying any of that. I think he's decent though. I think he's still decent, and keep in mind this guy is not new. Like, this is not a new unit. People act like he just came out and like, oh, he sucks. Like, no, this guy is not new. He came out, obviously he's the 3rd anniversary headliner, and even his plat, he obviously got a plat because he was, I mean, when he first came out he was very underwhelming considering this is LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But he got a plat that fixed him. But that was a year ago, so I mean, I think he's holding his own pretty well, and I think he's aging pretty well, like considering how old he is. Obviously this is his plat. His plat is obviously still crazy, arguably still the best equipment in the game. Although if you run into a revival unit, because if you're not up against the revival unit, I think Bardock's plat is easily better. But other than that, this is still one of the best equipments in the game. So yeah, we are gonna revisit Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's see how he does. We are gonna jump into some PvP, and after that I'm gonna quickly go through his kit and like explain why I think this guy is still pretty decent, why he can still hold his own pretty well. He's a little bit situational, I'm gonna give you that, because like, once again, he pretty much needs to face a revival unit. That's when he goes crazy, kinda. Like, he gets that 50% extra damage, and at that point he's actually a beast still, so he kinda needs that. But other than that, I still think he's like decent. You can still run him and he's gonna do fine. So yeah, fusions, these are the equipments. Obviously the double plat, and I'm using this. I could give him the fusion plat, or sorry, not the fusion plat, the fusion pure. But I think overall this guy is like, this is overall a better equipment for him. Obviously he would do way more strike damage. I mean, not way more, but he would do more strike. But I think special move, ultimate damage, and HP is just more valuable for this unit. So these are the equipments, and yeah. Alright, here we go, first match. We are up against movies. Oh, nice, let's go. We are up against movies plus Ultra Vegeto. It's an interesting thing. Oh, he goes immediate, of course. I should have expected that, nice. Of course he does that. I don't know, maybe he thinks that's a long animation. I don't know, maybe he just doesn't care. That's a lot of damage though, for sure. Like, I have my cards. Nice one. And oh, wow, I don't know. I just don't. Oh my god. I just didn't think he was back. Okay. Cool, it is out. I don't know what this guy is doing. I have no fucking clue. And he just keeps switching. I don't know what he's doing. Pop the main. He sidestepped. Okay, sure. Let's see if we can get a PV. Okay, that's also fine. Hopefully he can't switch. He can. Fortunate. Let's see if we can kill him. He's Zenkai buffed, so I don't know. 2.1. Almost. There we go. Goodbye. Keep sidestepping. Nice. And GG. I don't know what was that. I think Gogeta... Okay, goodbye. I think Gogeta did pretty decent though. Okay, here we go. Actually, a pretty good movies team. Okay. Oh. There we go. Nice. He actually switched. Okay. Alright. Nice one. He's probably gonna switch into Tapion. Of course, he destroyed my special move, which had the Dragon Ball on it. Let's just switch out. Don't want to lose the... Okay, what was that? Okay. Sure. Kinda have to switch, because Super Sentry is not doing too much. Okay, I don't know why. He's keep going with him. Okay. Let's pop this. Hopefully this goes through. I think I'm gonna pop the main. It's risky. I could switch out, but I'm gonna pop the main. Let's see what happens. It's not doing anything, unfortunate. Okay, let's see if this kills. Probably. It's doing way too much fucking damage. What the hell? Okay, we guessed it. That's awesome. He was going to kill though. Of the ult. 3 million. It's not gonna kill. I mean, Tapion is way too tanky for that. Let's see how much we do though. That's I think that's good. Okay. Alright. Goodbye Tapion. Let's pop the main. If he goes for... Okay. What is happening? This guy does so bad with his strike dashes. I could get the LF, but let's see if Gogeta can finish this off. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yup. Okay, movies again, and my opponent is running Revival Gun. I love that there was a blast card and he managed to destroy the blast card I clicked on. That's always lovely. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Not looking good for sure. It's pretty unfortunate so far. Okay, I could have switched into Gogeta. Just kept going with his strikes. Oh my god, just stop. Okay, he switched. Okay, lag. Okay, we don't catch him. Pops his man here. Let's see if we can kill him. That sucks. Pop the main. Okay. This is nice, but unfortunately, of course we used the main, used the ult, and now we got his first life. Unfortunately, didn't get my rush. That would have been ideal to rush his first life, obviously. Oh, nice. Okay. Tapion is dead. Nice. I'm gonna switch. No. Dude, what is this lag? I tried to move back. I didn't want to tackle. Nice. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Dude, what is this shit? What? There's no way he's gonna switch, right? Okay. Yeah. Can't move at all. Like, it's so bad. Nice. And we are just gonna rush, obviously. I'm not playing around with this guy. It's like, the lag is just so bad. And it's very random as well. Alright. Almost 6 million, that's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this is the final match. I don't want to record anymore. It's a little bit laggy, for sure. Maybe you want to switch at some point. I think that is probably a good idea. Why is he not switching? I don't understand. Okay. No cards, I can just charge a little bit. What is happening? Nice. Oh, okay. Alright. What? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, let's see if he can one-shot the androids. Nice. Goodbye. I wanted to sidestep, but fortunately it was a tap attack. Somehow, some way. Oh my god, dude. There we go. This guy! What? He actually just did a fucking mid-range blast against Gogeta? Pops his main? I don't know why he popped his main. He's not gonna kill. What the fuck is this guy's problem? What are you doing? What are you doing? Well played. What? Okay. This was... I don't even know. At this point. I want to get the LF, so... Let's see if he does anything. Okay. I don't know why he tanked. Yeah, should have rushed. Okay. Sure. Hopefully we can get the rush. Oh, sorry, the LF. Nice. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have to rank up some more, but I'm almost top 1000. I don't understand why I'm not getting some, like, more experienced players. But, dude, what the hell? Yo! Keep going, dude. Let's see if we can kill Gogeta. Nice drop. Nice finish. Okay. There we go. At least he didn't forfeit. Alright, so Super Saiyan for Gogeta, I would say he's a little bit underrated. I think people talk a little bit too much shit about this unit, honestly. I don't think he's as bad as a lot of people say he is. Just quickly go through his kit. I mean, stats, not the worst stats. Obviously he has Blast Armor on Strike, his special move is amazing, his green card is ridiculous. Obviously his ultimate is ridiculous. He has 110% damage inflicted, which is definitely not enough, but he gets 35% from the plat. Even that is not really enough anymore. Obviously that's like almost 150% damage inflicted, but that's not really enough in this meta. He can't stack, he can't really do anything like that. He has the big cut, but that's once only. You can get rid of with a tap attack, but in some situations he can leave rushes from certain units. I have a video on my second channel. In case you don't know that I have a second channel, please check it out. I have a shorts there, and Gogeta lived a rush from the androids. 9 stars, Zenkai buffed, and Gogeta lived. So it can be useful still. But other than that, obviously, if he loses that, he has 30% damage cut, which is not enough. He's type neutral defensively. Obviously, he also has the cover change, which is very useful. And he has the anti-revival, which is very good if you face a revival unit. Obviously, if you don't, that's useless. So that's that. And I think the biggest thing about this unit is the main ability right now, other than the anti-revival. So the main ability gives him the ultimate, which is very strong. He also gets 30% HP, 50 ki, nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 20 timer counts and card draw speed for 20 timer counts. I think the main reason why some people think this guy is trash because they don't use the main ability well. I think you should be very, very careful, patient with this guy. You can't just pop the main and like, oh, I landed the ultimate that 60% damage to yellow Tapion and there you go. Like, that's not good enough. This is his main thing now. The main ability, that's the biggest thing about this guy. If you waste it, yeah, sure, he's not gonna look that impressive. Especially if you don't face a reviver unit. Because at that point, like, yeah, you have like 145% damage inflicted, 30% cut, and that's pretty much it. Like, you wasted the main, there you go. Like, you have to be patient with his main, you have to use it well, and you have to be smart with it. You can't waste the type neutral, you can't waste the card draw speed because that's just too valuable. And if you land the ultimate on the right unit, it can be a one shot. So I think you just have to be more patient and smarter with his main ability and use his tools well. Because he has some very strong tools. Blast Armor, the green card is very good. Obviously, he nullifies cover changes. He gets card draw speed, he goes type neutral on main. His ultimate hits very hard. His blue card can hit very hard. Yeah, like this guy has a ton of tools. It's just some people don't use him. I would just, in my opinion, some people just don't use those tools well. And they expect him to tank everything, do X amount of damage, and it's just not really happening anymore. You have to use his tools well, and that's when this guy can actually look pretty impressive. And obviously, when you're up against the revival unit, that's his best situation. If you get rid of the first life, he gets 2 Dragon Balls from the plat, 2 Dragon Balls from the unique, he heals, and he gets 50% damage inflicted. Obviously, on top of his 35% and on top of his 110% from his unique abilities. So, at that point, he's almost up to 200% damage inflicted, which is decent. And if you combine that with the main, yeah, he's gonna do some very good damage. And if you have a green card on top of that, you're up to 215% damage inflicted, which is nice, which is very, very good. And at that point, he nullifies cover changes, he's type neutral, he has card draw, and he has a very strong ultimate, one of the strongest ultimates in the game still. So, in the right situation, if you use him correctly, I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can definitely look very, very impressive still. And, of course, if you don't use him correctly, I mean, yeah, like, he's not gonna look very, very impressive for sure. And yeah, like, I'm not saying, like, every single match, every single situation, he's gonna look like a god. Like, no, he's definitely not. And especially if you don't face a revival unit. At that point, you're not getting the 50% damage inflicted, you're not getting the Dragon Balls, all that stuff. So that part of his unique and his plat, like, that's just not happening, obviously. So yeah, in my opinion, if you use him correctly and in the right situation, for sure, he's definitely situational. I'm not saying he's like, yeah, he's like very consistent and he's gonna destroy everyone. No, he's not. Like, he's definitely situational, especially at this point. But he can still do pretty impressive things, in my opinion. The cover change, the blast armor, the green card, the double blue card, like all that stuff, like he can be pretty useful in my opinion. He's type neutral defensively. So that's what I think about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I think he's a little bit underrated. But yeah, in my opinion, if you use this guy correctly and in the right matchup, this guy can look very, very impressive still. So yeah, I don't know. If you think that this guy is just trash, I think my advice is to use him more patiently and be more careful with his cut, all that stuff, because he can do very impressive things. By the way, I think this was definitely not the best showcase of this unit. Unfortunately, the people I was fighting were not the most experienced, not the best teams. So I'm gonna do like a god rank grind, obviously in the end of the season, and I'm gonna do that with fusions. Or at least I'm gonna do a video with fusions grinding God rank. And I'm gonna use this guy and we'll see how he performs against good teams, good players, and yeah, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.